Well, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone is healthy and well today. Welcome, all my new supporters. Today, we'll be reacting to what is a platypus? 10 facts about the platypus. Now, shout out to Learn About Animals. Original video link will be down below in the description. Doesn't this thing look so innocent and cute? Like you could just hug it, like a stuffed animal or something. You could just set it on your bed, something like that. Apparently not. You know, a lot of people was giving me some hints and clues about this animal right here. They wasn't really giving me the facts straight up. They was giving me the runaround. That's what really made me curious. And then it really had me thinking about Phineas and Ferb. Because a lot of people think like this creature right here does not exist. Seriously. I mean, it's combined with like 3-4 different animals. Literally. That's what it looks like. Let's jump right into this video. Of course, I had to like the video already. Gotta support the creators.
Let's talk about one of the weirdest, strangest, and most fascinating.
Hey, I think this thing got teeth. It's like a duck.
Let's talk about one of the weirdest, strangest, and most fascinating creatures on planet Earth.
It's gonna be a good
I suspect
video.
you don't know much about the creature we will feature in this video.
I don't.
In fact, this creature is...
Like, what is it for real? Because it be in the water too. Like, do we count it as like a land creature? A water creature? Doesn't this thing catch its prey in the water? Something like that?
so strange, many believed it wasn't even real.
Facts.
A hoax. Little did they know. Let's talk about the platypus. What do you know about platypuses?
Nothing.
Well, you're like most people. You know little to nothing about platypuses. That's okay. We're here to change that. Let's start at the beginning. What is a platypus, and why is it such a fun word to say? Go ahead, try it. A platypus has the bill of a duck, has a tail like a beaver,
Right, a
webbed
beaver.
feet,
Webbed
lays
feet is
eggs,
crazy.
and has fur like an otter.
Wait, webbed feet. Okay, lays eggs.
Whew, that's a lot to digest. Sounds like a duck, a beaver, a reptile, and an otter had some violent collision and
That's a lot.
platypus
Yeah.
came out. Yes, a platypus is a bit strange. Who are we kidding? A platypus is really strange. Here are the 10 things you didn't know about a platypus. If you did know,
There can't be that many interesting things about a platypus, bro. It gotta be. It gotta.
just
okay,
be cool
quiet,
and
Strac, maybe.
play along.
Quiet, Strac. You know, I'm
Number
thinking-
10.
Like, oh, this video. I already know this video is about to prove me wrong. I'm over here talking.
They have
I'm
a
so
bill
glad- I'm so
like
glad
a
we can't cross
duck.
this.
Let's start with that duck-like bill. It actually comes in handy. Platypuses do most of their hunting underwater.
Right. Oh, I
While
did
they're
know that.
under, they close their eyes and ears.
Hmm?
Yes,
How you wait? Okay, you close your eyes and ears, so not only can you can't see, but you can't hear. So how are you catching food? I'm confused. How are you catching food? You can't see, you can't hear. What, vibrations or something? I don't. What?
they can act.
Wait, what?
While they're under, they close their eyes and ears.
Oh, so this thing doesn't stand a chance underwater against me. You ain't. What could you possibly do to me if you got your eyes and your ears closed? Right?
Yes, they can actually close their ears. The bill senses other animals or prey. Speaking of the bill, it's kind of like soft leather and has receptors that pick up electrical signals by animals when they
Oh.
move. Then they
Okay.
use their bill to bring their prey above the surface. This helps them find worms and sometimes shrimp to feast on.
No way. I would have never thought at least that a bill could do that. That's what it would be used for. That it had a bigger purpose than just being there. You know? That's actually kind of cool. It senses stuff and everything. Like you see like how he was searching right here and he got like these little like Wi-Fi signal things. All I'm thinking of is like somebody on the beach. What's that thing called? Of course I forget the name of it. You know when they like searching for gold or something like that. Yeah. What is that called? I see so many people do it too. And you just walking around. Beep, 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 beep. That's what that remind me of right here. Like,
animals when they move. Then they use their bill to bring their prey above the surface. This
literally
helps them
getting
find
it out of the
worms and
mud.
sometimes shrimp to feast on.
Okay.
They also have spacious cheeks and wait until they come above the surface to eat. They were born with teeth but lose them a short time later. Can you imagine
What?
a baby?
Why? How soon do they lose the teeth? And why do the teeth look like that?
They were born with teeth but lose them a short time.
That don't look. Yeah, that's what I always thought as a kid too. Like Perry got some crazy nice teeth. This is it?
Later.
Really? It's not even on like the front. So
Can you imagine a baby born with a full set of teeth and then they go away?
Okay. If you guys got bit by this thing, do you think it would hurt? Well, it's like getting bit by a human, right? At the same time, because we kind of got like a flat surface almost with our teeth, but not flat like this. But what about the power of it? Do you think this thing could like...
For platypuses, though, no teeth, no problem.
Like he's not really chewing, he grinding it. And like cows kind of chew the same way, like he's having a hard time, you know?
And they go away. For platypuses, though, no teeth, no problem. They have little grinders in their mouth that crush and grind their food.
Oh, okay.
Sounds delicious.
They do grind it.
Number 9, the platypus and the stomach.
I mean, the stomach is right under, of course. Watch him say something like, whoa, the platypus's stomach could fit like a turtle. Why? It about to be something ridiculous. Maybe a snake. Watch.
Number 9, the platypus
What can it fit?
and the stomach.
What can it fit?
We mentioned how strange platypuses are. What if I told you that they don't have a stomach? Can I tell you something? Platypuses don't have a stomach. I know.
Oh. Is he from Australia? Maybe this is like some Aussie humor or something. Just to get the viewers going. Like us Americans, just to get us going. I think he's winding me up. He's winding me up.
Something? Platypuses don't have a stomach.
I feel left out 'cause I didn't laugh
Your
with
mind
it.
is blown, right? Most animals, and humans for that matter, need a stomach. Do you know why? Bonus points if you know what a stomach does. The stomach breaks down food so we, and animals that have a stomach, can digest it. The reason a platypus doesn't have a stomach is because a platypus...
What? Wait, so they really don't have stomachs? Oh, where's the food going then? That's not making any sense. Where's the food going? Is that a mosquito bite? Bro, I have a mosquito bite on my face. I just noticed that. When did I get bit by a mosquito? That's why, oh my gosh, I was coming in the crib and I was like itching. I was itching my face crazy. I was like, bro, I don't even touch my face like that. Crazy. And then here it is, I'm on the camera and I now see for myself the damage that was caused. The damage that was done onto me. I didn't deserve this. Let's get back to the platypus. Yo, I'm sitting there. That's crazy how I just noticed that. We 9 minutes.
The stomach breaks down food so we, and animals that have a stomach, can digest it. The reason a platypus doesn't have a stomach is because a platypus doesn't need a stomach. The food they eat is very easy to break down.
I understand that, but like I could go outside and eat grass right now. They gotta digest some way. And they gotta, the food gotta sit somewhere. It's a whole system. How can they skip the system? Like, it don't matter if you're a human or an animal. It all works the same way. But you're telling me that they could just eat, and it's not going anywhere?
Problem with that is,
What?
there is no place to store the food, so they eat all day long. What a life. Fact is, they need to eat almost 30% of their body weight every day
30?
just to survive.
Oh, they're cooked if they don't eat. 30%?
eat at least 12 hours a day. That is crazy.
Imagine that.
Number 8. They have a fat tail. All giggles and tail shaming aside, it's actually a sign that
hours a day. So like their mission every day is literally just surviving. Like they literally have to wake up and live their life just to survive. Well, I mean, they got another 12 hours throughout the day, of course. But this is like working a job at this point. Like they gotta do this every day. I understand going out for a meal, eating this and that. But 12 hours straight, how long does it take them to eat, though? How long does it take them to eat? What?
a platypus is healthy. If you want to give a platypus...
Hold on. Wait, what is it? The tail? Okay.
They have a fat tail. All giggles and tail shaming aside, it's actually a sign that a platypus is healthy. If you want to give a platypus a health check, simply squeeze its tail.
Oh, no.
Although I wouldn't do that for your own health. I'll get to that a little bit later. Remember, they don't have a stomach, so where do they store their fat?
Why just say something like, oh, it got a stinger or something on a tail? Because what you mean, my health? Why would I be worried about grabbing a platypus by the tail, man? I mean, this thing like a beaver, I could make this thing a pet. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't... Let me keep playing the video.
Remember, they don't have a stomach.
You already talking about they ain't got no stomach. I'm kind of scared for myself. What you mean they ain't got no stomach?
Own health. Eat? I'll get to that a little bit later.
Real.
Remember, they don't have a stomach, so where do they store their fat? In their fat tail, of course. Platypuses need a fat tail so they can navigate through waters. The lady platypuses use their tail for something else too. That's next. Number 7. Platypuses lay eggs. That's where they come from. Now, I can't comment on the whole which came first debate, the platypus or the egg, because honestly, I don't know.
Is it me or like when this thing is kind of dry, does it resemble a penguin a little bit?
Debate,
I kind of just noticed that. This, you telling me this don't resemble no penguin? Come on, man. Somebody out there gotta agree with me, even if it's just one person.
Puss or the egg, because honestly, I don't know. I wasn't there. Female platypuses use their tail to store eggs. They need a sturdy nest, and that's what a fat tail provides. Number 6. Platypuses live in one place. Have you ever seen a real-life...
They kind of look like hippos when they babies. Am I tripping? Why they look like so much...
Platypus.
But then kind of like a walrus or like a seal or something, though. Because then you got... Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of tripping me out, man. This is kind of tripping me out a little bit.
Platypuses live in one place. Have you ever seen a real-life platypus? Unless you've been to Eastern Australia, I'm going to go out on a limb and say no.
Nope.
No, you haven't. Do you know why? Because that's the only place to find them. And since that's the only place to find them, do you think they have an Australian accent, mate?
If this thing makes a certain noise, do you think it would resemble the Australian accent a little bit or something? Like in a previous video we watched, I remember the guy saying something about cows, like if a cow comes from Australia or from another country, it's going to resemble that language a little bit more. Like the tone of the moo or whatever noise that animal makes, it will have a different tone depending on where it comes from. So what noise does a platypus make? Do you think the sound varies based on actually they all sound the same because they only come from Australia, so they all basically sound the same. Oh, actually, what if the tone changes up, depending on the area in Australia they come from, or maybe it wouldn't work out that way, I guess, because maybe it's still too close. Okay.
Where can you find them?
Maybe I'm overthinking it a little bit.
They live in streams and small rivers within Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, and Tasmania.
You see what I'm talking about? So everybody,
Queensland,
hold on real
can
quick.
you find them?
I'm so glad. Yo, wait a minute. Yeah, okay, the original channel will be in the description down below for real. I like how he just defended me. Like, he straight up just backed me up. I get to hit and play, and he talk about, okay, these are the areas they come from. Because I thought I was going crazy. Australia's like humongous. So I'm thinking like, okay, there's different areas within that part of Australia they come from. Look at this.
If they do, I bet it's better than mine.
Noise has the variant.
Where can you find
if
them?
they make noise, I don't
They
know.
live in streams and small rivers within Queensland, New South Wales, Victoria, and Tasmania.
Nice, okay.
I wonder if they know the Tasmanian devil. Number 5.
They probably
Platypuses.
ate him. I don't know. I don't know. For real. They can hurt you. Number 5, platypus. Ain't no platypus doing nothing to me. This thing is completely useless underwater. You gotta close your ears and eyes. There's only so much that. Oh, let me not underestimate the animal because that's how he living. So that's actually easy for him. I can't say that the animal wouldn't find me underwater, but it's not like a shark is coming up on you and it has eyes. This animal, isn't it like kind of blinded to humans or bigger things underwater? Or is that... Oh, what is it called again? It looks like a duck beak kind of, but we got to figure out the name again. What's it called again? I forgot the name of it. Oh my gosh. I forgot the name. Wait. Bills. It's called a bill. I'm so glad I was able to find it right here. Yo. W timestamps for real. Bill. It's called a bill. You think the bill is just going off when they underwater like a sensor? Like they could just feel the vibrations? Like, I don't know. It's hard to believe this thing even exists in the first place. Please let me know.
Wales, Victoria, and Tasmania. I wonder if they know the Tasmanian devil. Number 5. Platypuses can hurt you.
What is this thing going to do to you?
Remember back to Fact 8 when I said to check the health of a platypus, one must squeeze its tail, and then I said, that's not a good idea for your health. Well, here's why. They can hurt you. They are poisonous.
Poisonous?
But only the male platypuses. They have...
Okay, only the male. So the male's packing. He packing that heat. Wait a minute. Poisonous? Well, why was somebody touching it, though? People holding these things like it's nothing. Do they got a release? I don't get it. It's just poisonous if you touch it? Or like you're just walking around with the poison out? Or do they got to like inject it or something like that? Or I don't know.
They are poisonous. But only the male platypuses. They have a poisonous spine.
Oh.
Not on their backs, but on the back of their legs. They can prick and kill attackers.
So I was right a little bit. Oh, a platypus? Like not human attackers, right? Oh, of course, if it's poisonous.
On their backs, but on the back of their legs. They can prick and kill attackers.
Oh, man.
Now, there's no record of a platypus ever killing a human, but they have been known to kill dogs, so keep Fido away. Number 4. Platypuses are mammals. Platypuses are certainly tough to classify, and here's why.
Mammals? They're mammals. Because I was thinking, are they land animals? Or are they like sea creatures? What is this thing?
Why? Let's go back to the beginning. They have a duck-like bill,
Facts.
a beaver-like tail,
See?
fur like an otter, and webbed feet.
And they
So
like,
they're a
catch their prey
bird, right?
underwater and like...
Not so fast, my friends. Don't forget, the females lay eggs, and the males are poisonous. So that makes them reptiles, then. Nope. They're mammals. A mammal that lays...
Man, this thing is just out of whack. Are you sure the stomach ain't on the top? I mean, my goodness, man. I could build a house up here. You know?
eggs. Yes, a platypus is a semi-aquatic mammal.
Wait, a platypus can maneuver in the snow? Oh, man. I didn't know that. So this thing is surviving all conditions, like in any climate, basically. You know, some animals go hibernating. This thing don't do that. You know they gotta catch some of their food underwater. So what if like it's the winter and their lake or whatever, you know, their pond or whatever they getting that food source from, it's frozen. Can they break it with the bills or something and go under and swim and find their way back up? Or do they just maneuver and find another area or hope for something on land? How does that work now? Because I'm seeing this thing in the snow. I wasn't expecting that.
Yes, a platypus is a semi-aquatic mammal that lays eggs. Clear as crystal, right? Right. Number 3. Platypuses don't have nipples. Of course platypuses have nipples. They're mammals. Nope, they don't. Here's something gross but fascinating about platypuses. Since there are no nipples, milk for their young has to come from somewhere. Well, kind of. When a platypus is young, it drinks its nourishment from its mom's pores. Like they lick up their mama's sweat. Okay, maybe more gross than fascinating. Number 2.
But it acts as like nutrients for them? That's actually kind of cool, though. Like, to us, it might be nasty or has no benefit, but to them, that's a whole food source for the baby. That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. Really? So, like, anywhere you could just pull food from, basically. Because, like, if they're sweating, you're sweating everywhere. That's actually really interesting. So, like, the baby could get food from any part of the body, basically, that carries a sweat. But, like, the sweat is not sweat. It's basically like a milk or a food source for the baby. But to us, it's sweat? And would it taste like sweat? Like salty?
Maybe more gross than fascinating. Number 2. A young platypus is called a cub.
A cub. Oh, interesting.
These platypuses sure are confusing. They're similar to birds, reptiles, and beavers. So why wouldn't their young be the same name as a baby bear or a baby big cat? Yes, a young platypus is called a cub. Number 1.
Oh my gosh. That platypus looked blue. And I was about to ask a ridiculous question like, what color is the platypus really? Is it blue? And then this clip just popped up and saved my whole reputation. No. Come on, give me a break, man. That don't this look blue to you? Or like purple, violet or something? Come on. Now, is this only underwater or is it just this one specifically? Because like it looked blue underwater. Another clip. Like, look at that. Look at that right there.
Platypus is called
Bro, this thing looks blue.
Number 1.
What? Or was it the angle? Is it like the water reflecting on... Okay.
A platypus usually lives to be about 12 years old.
12?
We know who platypus...
Dang, they only get 12 years of experience and they out of here? Dang. That's not really a lot of time. 12? Why they go so soon?
A platypus usually lives to be about 12 years old. We know who platypuses eat, worms and sometimes shrimp. But who eats a platypus? Their major predators are snakes, water rats, hawks, owls, and
we just learned about that eagle. I was getting ready to say something about that eagle.
Sometimes even crocodiles.
I mean, this thing is just food. I knew it.
We hope you've enjoyed this.
So the tail don't mean nothing. I thought they was good out there, you know? Because of the tail and everything. I thought they was moving pretty fine. Structure. Guess not. Man, please share your honest thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Include some more facts. If you know any more facts, please share it with me and the rest of the world. Please educate us, man. I gotta learn more about this thing. When I come to Australia, I do not want to be surprised with the things that I see out there. I want to be educated. I don't want to be running away. I just want to... Oh, I'm not going to walk towards it, actually. But at least be educated. That way I'm not afraid. I can more so take a picture and be like, look, such and such. But at least know to keep my distance if it is something dangerous like this right here, a platypus. Let somebody in Australia, a tour guide or something, oh, and there's a platypus. I'm going to pet it or something. I got to. Man, we've been seeing this thing in the cartoons for since we was babies, you know? And I get to see it in person? By the way, it looks like they're I don't know. There's no resemblance at all. They look completely different. When you see a platypus in a cartoon versus real life, I don't know. It doesn't like give off the same vibes. Phineas. Duh. It's a mammal. It's just real life versus a cartoon animation. You know, you get it, you know? But this is cool actually finally getting to learn about this mammal. Not animal, this mammal. Learning about 10 facts about this mammal and how it's so rare and special. Seriously, man. Now, my Australians, what does a platypus taste like? I know, I have to ask the question because I know there's some of y'all out there that be eating. You be eating kangaroo, you be eating snakes. Somebody said they eat spiders. You think I'm lying? Check the comments. They be eating spiders. They put little shish kebab sticks. Y'all don't call them shish kebabs now. What do y'all call? Yeah, I forgot what y'all call them again. It's not a shish kebab though, and it's not a shrimp on a barbie. It's not none of that, nah. But it's like a pointy stick, and y'all go ahead and put them on there as well. Throw them on a grill and stuff. A lot of unique stuff that I've been seeing. It's like you guys utilize the things you see out in Australia. You don't run from it. You go put it on that grill. I don't knock it at all. I don't knock it at all. Especially a lot of people say like kangaroo tastes good. I kind of want to try the kangaroo. You know? Anybody ever had platypus before? Is this even like a thing to eat? Keep it 100. Is this something people like? I don't think anybody would ever decide to eat a platypus a day in their life. It's just one of those things you don't eat. Can anybody think of any more animals or mammals out there or insects that people just decide, you know, we're just not going to eat that? Let me know, please. This is probably the only thing I could possibly think of. But if you know someone or if yourself has tried a platypus, you got to let me know how this thing tastes, man. I mean, this is like childhood memories right here. We got to at least know something else. What this thing tastes like. Let me know. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, or share the video and channel to your friends and family members. Shout out to Learn About Animals. Original video link will be down below in my description, along with my Twitch and Kick for the live streams and all my other YouTube channels as well. Subscribe in the description down below. Thank you so much for joining me today to react to what is a platypus? No, seriously. What is a platypus? 10 facts about the platypus. If you have some more facts, drop them in the comments. Don't be shy. Educate us. I love you all and stay safe. Hopefully I can find some more videos pertaining to this very odd species of a mammal. Yeah, if you could think of something a little more odd, you know, strictly in Australia, animal, a mammal, insect, oh gosh, please share it with us in the comments and I'll get to it. You see how I kind of hesitated? That's because y'all be giving me some crazy things to react to, like as far as animals and species of like insects and stuff. And it be giving me like, I'm getting goosebumps right now as we speak. I'm getting goosebumps.